What's up everybody, George from Renegade GT, and today I got a sweet new video for you guys, something really cool. We're gonna go ahead and unbox this before I tell you anything. Let me show you what I have here real quick. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright guys, so in today's video, what we're doing is we're going to be installing some really sweet pod lights. And I've been waiting to do this for a while, and I'm so glad this company reached out and asked me to do this for them. And I'll tell you all about it here in a second. First, I want to show you this. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let me tell you a little bit about these lights, guys. So I got these from AUTOSAVER88 on Amazon. They're affiliated with YITAMOTOR, and that's who these lights are made by. And I do believe, let's take a look at these real quick. Oh yeah. I do believe, yep. I don't know if you can see right here, YITAMOTOR. There you go. Yeah, so these are the pod lights I got. I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to get pod lights for a while, and here's the great thing. So I decided to do this video for a couple reasons. For one, I've wanted to get pod lights for a while. And two, I've been wanting to make this video in a budget-friendly way. So I know there's pod lights out there that go up from like 10 bucks to over $200. And if you're not the kind of person that wants to invest that much or just can't, it's a little pricey for you, and that's fine. You have many options. And the great thing about these lights is they're on the lower end side, which is perfectly fine. It's another reason why I went with these. My goal today is to try to get everything for you guys under 50 bucks. And I think I might have done that for you. Stick around to the end of the video, and I got a little surprise for you guys. But let's go over this again. So you get your two lights, you get your mounting brackets, bracket for each part with your nuts and bolts. Perfect. You get everything you need to mount these to your car. You're gonna need to buy a wiring harness. And I went ahead and just bought this one. I'm gonna show you what I got. I got these from Nightlight. They're a wiring harness, and you can get any wiring harness online. I just happened to go with this one. Fairly cheap. I think I paid like another 13, 14 bucks. These lights on Amazon are about 16. So we're on the right track for a budget-friendly video. Let's just open this box while we're at it. All right. Yeah, we got ourselves two sets. So here's the nifty thing I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna install these two on my Renegade, and I'm gonna have Jake install these two on his Subaru, and we're just gonna see how they turn out. He's gonna mount his a little differently than I'm gonna mount mine, but on end result should still be pretty cool. Last thing I'm gonna tell you guys, you will need mounting brackets. So I did buy these universal mounting brackets on Amazon, and I will link them below as well. But these guys, these are pretty neat, and I got them because the way they are. I like the way they have it. So it comes with 2 Allen wrenches and 2 mounting brackets. And the way it goes, and I'll try to show you a little bit. In here, you can kind of see, try to get it to focus. There you go. Inside of there, it actually hooks on to your hood. To the end of your hood, you slip it in here, and you just tighten them down with your Allen wrenches. Now, I am going to tell you this too, because I messed with this a little bit to see how it works. So with your mounting brackets, and then the brackets that come with your light, the bolt that goes through here doesn't go necessarily too far down, but if you want them to work with this bracket, I recommend getting a couple extra washers for the top up here, just so it doesn't sit so low, the bolt that goes through here. It'll just help out with movement, and you wouldn't have any restrictions when it comes to using these. Just to give you a quick demonstration and to show you how it goes, this is the light with the bracket that comes with it. On the back goes like this, with your bigger nut facing down. That way you can mount it on your mounting bracket. Now, I set one up so it's ready to go. Just it can be a little confusing if you're not sure how to do it, but let me just go ahead and show you. So the way you want to do this is you got your 2 screws, bolts. They're just kind of loosely hanging, right? Loosely floating. Well, we want to First thing you want to do actually is drop your bolt in there, and then it's just going to hang in there while you drop this on top, and literally just like that. Just like this is the way it's going to end up being, and it's as simple as just dropping in 2 of your provided washers and then screwing on these 2 small nuts, and then you just adjust it to where you want it. It's that simple. All right, let's get this on gun on there. So you want to move into here, make sure it's open so you can even open that with your fingers. Drop it in, slide it in, figure out where you want to put it. I'm gonna just roughly say right here is good. I think it'll be clear from the windshield. Once I have it where I want it, I'm going to use my Allen wrench for the bottom piece down here. With your other hand, hold it and just go ahead and start tightening it. Alright guys, so you're going to need a 10mm to hold on to your nut in the back. Just hold on to it and with your Allen wrench tighten it. You don't want to over tighten it quite yet. You still want to make sure you can maneuver it so you can adjust where your light goes. So I did it a little bit much, let's loosen it up some. There you go, still has a little give. And you can see it's still moving on the bottom because I didn't tighten the bottom quite yet. Just so we can get some maneuvering when we install the light. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you what I did here. As you can see, the pod light's already on there, and I'm going to walk through the steps of what I just did. So besides the mounting bracket, down here I'm going to turn this. You can see I added the provided nut that came with the light itself onto the mounting bracket. It just takes the 13mm, and what I'd added to it to make things a little easier, this bolt was actually hitting a little bit on the bottom here, which is fine. So what I did is I added some washers and I added the provided tension washer, and then I just tightened it down to where I wanted it, and I can adjust it to where I want it, tighten it down even more. And the cool thing is when I open the hood, it shouldn't and it won't affect anything. Look at that, not even close. And obviously I gotta tighten everything still down, but right now it's just testing everything, making sure everything goes well. So the next step would be to wire it, and I'll show you how to do that. So this is the wired harness I got online. Very generic, you can buy any of these online, type in pod light harness and you'll get a slew of selections. Pretty simple. Right here you have the power, you want to plug that to the battery power, and this is going to go to a negative for the ground. Any bolt on the car that's not painted would work great. And honestly, I bought this one because of the light switch. So I mean, you got a slew of selections, get whatever you want, and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so this was a bit of a struggle, but yeah. The end that plugs into the switch, you want to unplug to make it easier. Feed it down the fender. Once you get down to there, this splash shield up here, and we're gonna have to pull it back a bit just to get access to the cord, and you can see it up here a little bit. There you go. It looks a little crappy, but you can see it. And you want to feed it into that grommet up in here. Right in there, you can kind of see it. Feed it through there and it'll come out of, there you go. You can kind of see in here. We had to remove this little grommet to give us access to it. And we fed it through and there it is. Yeah, probably your best bet, doing it this way. You could leave it open, but we'll probably cut a slit in here just to keep this grommet in there and make this still usable. Sweet, let's keep going. So as I mentioned before, guys, not only am I installing the lights on my car, I asked Jake to install them on his car. And you know what? He's going a different route. He's not even going to use the mounting brackets. He's going full hardcore, and he's going to drill holes into his bumper to give him a really sweet, almost fog light look. It's going to look really dope, and I'm excited to see how it looks. All right, guys, so check this out. I have pretty much all done. I connected the power source to the battery. Here is going to be my ground. There's no paint underneath, so I put it in between the two. Like I said before, down here is where the harness went down to go to the front. Give you a quick peek of that again. Up front here, the switch went down underneath there to a grommet. And with the provided connectors, I went ahead and put these guys on. Very simple, it's all the same. Just put, plug in red with red, black with black, basic stuff. And do the same thing on the other side. Now, one thing I always say is test before you finish. So let's go ahead and flip this switch. Well, that lights up, so that's a good step. Let's go look out here. Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah, they're both working really nice. Sweet. Really responsive, really good. These are gonna be awesome. Wait until tonight, we'll get some sweet footage. Alright guys, so I'm out here on this dark road. You can see we're surrounded by trees and wilderness. It is really dark. Let me show you this. Oh yeah, you can't see anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights, see what you guys think. Oh yeah, that illuminates quite a bit, both left and right. There you go. Off, on, off, on, off. If you're looking for lights and you're on a budget, if you're looking to spend about 50 bucks or less, then these lights are perfect for you. You get these lights for roughly around 16 bucks. And you could also get the harness with the mounting brackets that I used, all within the $50 range, even closer to 40 bucks. So, I mean, if you want lights like that are gonna do exactly what you want, you can't go wrong with these lights. What's up everybody? As you can see, it's the next day. Didn't have enough time to do the outro last night. It was a little too dark. And first things first, I wanted to give a huge shout out to YITAMOTOR for making these lights, and AUTOSAVER88 on Amazon for providing these for me. This is a really good light for budget friendly. To make things even better for you guys, I'm going to give you a 30% off coupon code on the bottom of the description below. You have up till September 19th to use it up. Coming up really close this year. Go ahead and use it. Even more money saved on this budget friendly video idea. Also, I think they're worth it, guys. We should go for it. That's all I had for you guys. I'll link everything I used in the description below. And this was George from Renegade GT signing out.